Hey guys, my name is Adam. Online, I go by the name Mukti. I'm a 24-year-old professional poker player, and today we're going to be taking a look at VulcanVerse in the Vulcan Forged gaming ecosystem. I've never made a YouTube video before. The reason I'm making this one is there are a good bit of videos out there about VulcanVerse, the upcoming blockchain MMO, and gameplay from there and stuff like that. But there's not a lot out there, at least from what I can tell, that talks about VulcanVerse and the Vulcan Forged gaming ecosystem as a whole, and the play to earn aspect, and just how all that's going to work. So I myself am a lifelong gamer. Uh, like if we're talking Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, those kind of games, I've been playing those like since I could walk basically, and I've been an MMO gamer my since the age of 8 or 9, I would say, with World of Warcraft, Star Wars: The Old Republic, Elder Scrolls Online. I have a good bit of experience with League of Legends, Hearthstone, and I play poker full time for my job. So definitely a gamer the whole way through. And I have never seen something quite like this. I don't think anything like this has really been built before. Um, but this is the play to earn paradise that as a lifelong gamer, it feels like I've been waiting my entire life for this game, and uh, and I'm not gonna have much time for life outside of VulcanVerse and Vulcan Forged once this thing drops and goes live here. So if you found this video early enough, congratulations and you're welcome, because this is still a very under the radar uh, ecosystem that's being built here, but it surely is not going to stay that way for long. So I just want to go over all the basics of the game and the Vulcan Forged ecosystem as a whole, so that as a new prospective player, you'll have all the necessary information you need, and you'll also know how you can get started in the ecosystem, basically. So the first thing we'll look at here is the VulcanVerse game map. So VulcanVerse is really the flagship game. Um, it's a blockchain MMO that utilizes in-game NFTs in the form of Vulcanites and lands. So if you wanted to buy a piece of land, this is the game map here. It's divided into 4 quadrants: the Mountains of Boreas, Gardens of Arcadia, Underworld of Hades, and the Desert of Nodus. You can't actually buy any plots of Vulcan City in the middle here. That's just like the center hub of the game. Um, but yes, if you wanted to buy a piece of land, it'd have to be one of the 4 quadrants. Um, and each quadrant kind of has their own like design kits, tools. Like you can't, for example, you couldn't build like a forest full of lively trees and stuff in the Underworld of Hades or Desert of Nodus. Like it has to be themed. The building tools you're given in game are themed towards the quadrant you're in, essentially. Um, so you have a plot of land, and then there's these in-game pets called Vulcanites, which which these are all the Vulcanites. So each quadrant has their own Vulcanites tied to it, and these are essentially your in-game pets and companions that can be used to fight for you, forge for you, whatever. Um, and the additions you see here underneath each Vulcanite is how many of those will ever be in existence. So there's a good bit of scarcity to the game overall, um, especially with the land. Like there's only 10,000 plots of land in total that can be owned. And if you look at other blockchain games, like the two biggest are Decentraland and Axie Infinity, those I'm pretty sure it's like 100,000 plus plots of land in each of those games. So in terms of scarcity, um, there's a lot of scarcity tied to the game with the limited Vulcanites, limited plots of land, etc. So you use these in game to do stuff for you, but you can also use them, and I call them like side games. They're games that are in the Vulcan Forge ecosystem, but it's not the main game VulcanVerse. So these games, one's called Berserk. There's Block Babies, Coddle Pets, Geocats, and then Forged Arena is another one that actually utilizes your Vulcanites. I have the Vulcan Forge website pulled up here actually. So products on Vulcan. These are all the games basically. So this is VulcanVerse, the flagship MMO. So let's say you have a Trapjaw Vulcanite. So let's say you have this guy here, and so you have him on your land. This he's owned in the form of an NFT. It'd actually be easier if I pull up my own wallet to show you guys. So we'll go market.vulcanforge.com is the Vulcan Forge marketplace. I'll put a link to this in the description. So we're gonna go take a look at my wallet here. So these are NFTs that I own. So these are some Vulcanites that I own. So this trap jaw here, because I own this, when VulcanVerse is out and I'm in game on my land, this is my buddy. I can have him fight for me, forge whatever I want him to do. He's there to do it. But I can also use that same NFT to play Berserk with. And I think what they're doing for Vulcanites in Berserk, and same goes for Forge Arena. Forge Arena is another game that uses your Vulcanites. And in Berserk, so Berserk is a card game similar to like Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering, and just how in Hearthstone like the different classes have different like hero abilities for the game. I think it's going to be something similar for Vulcanites with Berserk. Like different Vulcanites you use in the game have different abilities, essentially. And then Forge Arena is like an auto battler similar to Summoner's War or anything like that, where you have your Vulcanites versus your opponent's Vulcanites, and it's just like a just a battle that takes place. Um, but yeah, so the nice thing about these games is you play these side games essentially, and in Vulcanverse as well, but you earn lava. And lava is it's not a currency. So PYR is the in-game currency, which is actually going to be its own cryptocurrency listed on exchanges and stuff that you can buy and sell in exchange for Ethereum, Bitcoin, whatever. Um, but lava is the play to earn aspect of this game. So we'll pull up the white paper here. You earn lava by playing these games. And so what you can do with lava then, this is in the PYR white paper, page 10, which I'll put in the description as well. Uh, Vulcan Forged has a plethora of games and is expanding at a rapid rate. However, an ecosystem needs users, games need players, and play-to-earn models are proving successful across the gaming industry. We reward users with lava crystals, an off-chain value linked to wallets by simply playing and engaging with any Vulcan Forged made or hosted game. We're allocating 10% of the entire PYR supply, starting at 50 million, so 10% 5 million, into the lava play-to-earn pool over a period of 24 months. Each month, users will receive X PYR, where X is the percent of PYR in the play-to-earn pool relative to the user's lava count earned versus the total amount of lava earned by all users. Some specific examples of how to earn lava: win matches in any of the games, explore giant virtual world, trade regular in the marketplace, upgrade your Vulcanverse land titans and Olympians, receive appreciations of your land in Vulcanverse. So that's like if people like your land, they can like it somehow or show they appreciate it somehow. Snapshot your land or current rankings to blockchain. Not really sure what that means. NB Lava is also required to upgrade assets across our ecosystem, including Vulcanverse land, as well as assigning powers to various cards. Hoarding or spending your lava is your choice. So basically, you can use this lava to just store, stack up, and get as big of a share of this PYR pool as possible. Or you can actually use it to upgrade various assets. It hasn't exactly been stated yet, but you can. I'm assuming you can use it to like increase certain Vulcanites, like attack stats or defense stats or forging stats, maybe whatever. So if you have like a trap jaw that has a bunch of lava put into it to upgrade it, that could be worth more on the marketplace than just a baseline trap jaw. Um, Not exactly sure how that's going to work, but you can see here it's required to upgrade assets in some capacity. So you can actually play these games and you earn this very valuable lava, sort of like experience, sort of like rewards points you get, um, and then you use that lava to make your assets more valuable to a degree. So the play term potential here is just huge. So it's basically a gaming environment. And by the way, we'll read the staking page too, because how you level up your land or your in-game Titans and Olympians, which I haven't even mentioned yet. There's actually a ton of stuff now that I think about it. Like I don't want this video to be too long. Like it's just going to be a very basic start. And I guess I'll make another video that explains more of this stuff. That'll be a little bit longer, but you basically, I'll just read this. PYR tokens can be used as a lockup token to stake and earn within the gaming ecosystem. A good example of this is within VulcanVerse, where each plot has 7 levels. Each level up brings better tools and benefits. PYR can be used as a lockup for a user to access that level. Once they have made their payment in PYR to upgrade, they must lock up an amount of PYR in their land to retain that level. In doing so, they will receive monthly rewards based on their level calculated by other users staking. We're allocating 10% of the entire PYR supply into the staking reward pool over a period of 24 months. The earnings that you'll receive from staking will be proportional to the amount of pool tokens you've staked versus the total amount of pool tokens staked. Unless you continue to provide liquidity, your holdings and corresponding token flows will gradually be diluted. Rewards will be delivered each month, separate from the lava pool rewards. So essentially, you stake your PYR currency, which you can earn it by playing games and accumulating lava, or you can buy it off an exchange. Pre-sales happening uh, the end of February at some point, I think. But you stake your PYR by putting it into your land. The more PYR you have in your land, the higher level your land is, and the higher level your land is, the more rewards you get, the more stuff you can do on your land, the more building customization you'll have access to. Um, so it's just really cool how the staking side of things is you're earning money by playing this game. This is a full gaming ecosystem where everything you're doing is earning you money in some capacity, almost winning games, staking your coins. It's just it's literally an ecosystem made to reward the players. And of course, the earlier you get into these things, the better. But this is of course, a very ambitious project. Myself, being a lifelong gamer, have never seen anything quite like this. Um, Really, and I didn't cover as much as I would have liked to in this video. In all honesty, I'm gonna make more because there's a lot of stuff I haven't even touched yet. Like there's Titans and Olympians. The game is based on Greek mythology. Um, so that there's like the 12 Titans and Olympians of Greek mythology. Those are actually NFTs you can own in game, and each one has its own benefits it gives you across the entire Vulcan Forged ecosystem. And more information for that is still to come out, but that's at least like a little base overview of what's going on here. So this is just a full blown play to earn gaming ecosystem. Something that really to it's a very ambitious project, and something to this level has not been made before. So this is a very new thing, and you know, who doesn't love the idea of being able to grind playing games all day and then be rewarded for it in real world currency? I mean, it's just amazing what's going on here. So I'm gonna wrap things up here just to avoid this video going like 20 minutes long. But yeah, that this is VulcanVerse. And actually, scratch that really quick. I want to take you guys to the marketplace. So if you wanna get started and set up, like I would recommend getting at least one plot of land and then one level 1 Vulcanite to start on that land. Um, but yeah, so this is the marketplace, market.vulcanforge.com. This is where you go to buy and sell in-game NFTs. This is the little search tab over here. So if we'll do Vulcanites for now. So let's say you just bought a plot of Hades land. You would then want to come to the marketplace and look for a Wolf Shadow, which is the level 1 Hades Vulcanite. Um, and in game, the level of your land depends on what Vulcanites you're able to use on that land. So if you only have level 1 lands, meaning it hasn't been upgraded at all, the only Vulcanite you'll be able to use if it's Hades land is Wolf Shadow. You won't be able to use a level 2 Vulcanite. You won't be able to use Trapjaw. Then once you level your land to level 2, then you can use your Trapjaw. Once you level it to 3, you can use Medusa. Level 4, you can use Blubberjaw. Level 5, you can use Chiron. So the higher level your land, the more Vulcanites you have access to use. Um, but yeah, the coolest part about this is how all these NFTs can be used across all games in the VF ecosystem. Um, that's like the bit, and there's a very active marketplace. Like none of these games are even out yet. And if we go to the statistics tab here, there's been $3.4 million in trading volume done through VeChain. Like all marketplace transactions are done through VeChain. You come here to my wallet. You have to set up a VeChain wallet. Comet is the most frequently used and easiest to set up, in all honesty, for this marketplace. Although very soon uh, they have a partnership with Arcane, and there's going to be their own fully customized Vulcan Forge wallet. So you may just be able to discredit that, but basically you come here, you swap your VeChain, and eventually the marketplace is going to transition so it uses the PYR cryptocurrency, the Vulcan Forged currency, but that isn't out yet. So for the time being, it's still VeChain. But you come here, you convert your VeChain to Fire. You then use that Fire to to go and purchase what you want to purchase on the marketplace, and then it shows up right here. You go to my items, and these are the NFTs that you have and you own. Um, and then you can either hold them, play with them in game, sell them on the marketplace. Everything is very scarce, and this game is super under the radar still. So if you're watching this video early enough, congratulations, you're very welcome. And I guess I'm gonna cut that cut the video here. Can't think of anything else I want to mention. Um, but that's just how VulcanVerse and the Vulcan Forge ecosystem is all going to work together in just one incredible gaming experience for the players. I'm extremely excited. The month of February has been teased. It's going to be a very big month. Like all games are coming out this month. The expanded alpha for VulcanVerse, so it's a very exciting time. Um, I'll post more videos to give more information on certain aspects of the ecosystem. I'm sure, but I just wanted a brief overview of everything for any new players who are interested but don't have a ton of info. Um, Also, I would recommend for anyone who wants to figure out what's going on here is just to read the white paper. It takes like 5-10 minutes, um, probably 10 to 15 minutes, but uh, I'll put a link in the description, and all information, all questions you may have, I'm sure are answerable there. Um, but yeah, so that is VulcanVerse. That is Vulcan Forged. Um, this is gonna be my life really. Once all this comes out, I'll have more videos coming for sure. And thank you for watching this out, and I will see you guys in the verse.